And with the new Village and Pillage update coming out on Tuesday, this all-new villager trading, we need to talk about it. Let's get prepared for the new update right now. Hey there guys, Skippy here from Skippy 6 Gaming. Guys, coming to you from a random world in the new Bedrock edition 1.12. This is going to be the Village and Pillage update when it comes out on Tuesday. We are going to talk today in depth about how the new villager trading works. People need to know. You need to get prepared because it's coming quick. Guys, for this one here, let's go for 391 likes. If you are one of those dudes, don't forget to hit me up below. Guys, Twitter, always follow me on the Twitter for news updates, let's plays, and stuff, and all of the information. Guys, you can see this the wandering trader came on his own. I did not spawn this guy, so that's super cool, super awesome indeed. So with the illumination of the Village and Pillage update on Tuesday, we need to prepare. One of the biggest changes, if not the biggest change to the way that the Village and Pillage treats Minecraft, guys, is villager trading. You remember in the olden days, it was easy. We used to have crazy huge villager farms where we could just never stoppingly get emeralds, mad emeralds, and everything. It is no longer that way. The village now is operating differently. We do different things in the village to get the trades, and the trades function as well. So what we're going to do is just go in full depth, guys. We're going to explain how villager trading works, how everything with villager trading works. So let's start with this straight from the wiki, guys. Basically what they have done now is basically made the trades are now economy based. So economy based trades, that's kind of the thing that you need to look at. Economic trades in Bedrock 1.11, villagers have this trade slots, blah 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 blah. So basically villagers now have 5 levels. Novice, available from the start. Apprentice requires 10 experience points. Journeyman requires 60 experience points. Expert requires 160 points. Master requires 312 points. So basically each trade can be used a maximum number of times, after which it becomes disabled. Once trades are disabled, a villager must work at their corresponding workstation to resupply their trades. So basically a smithing table for a toolsmith villager. I'm going to show you exactly how this works after the fact. The more often a player trades with the same trade slot, the more that slot's demand will increase. Though some trades at 0 price multipliers are not affected. So basically you will have to spend more. If you're trading for something over and over and over and over again, like emeralds or something awesome, the more you use it, the more it's going to cost. This is basically economy based. So now, you know, like I said before, when you had that cleric at your gold farm where you would just trade rotten flesh for emeralds all day long, no more of that. In addition to this, guys, hero of the village. So if you save a village from a raid, if you do anything like this, this is going to give you hero of the village status. Hero of the village status will effectively reduce trade prices except for items that cost 1 emerald. When a player trades with a villager, both the player and villager will gain experience. When a villager's experience bar is full, they will level up, which unlocks new trades in their tiers and their badge. So basically, now that you understand this, we understand a little bit more. So you can see this farmer villager here. If you trade with this farmer villager, so let's go ahead and let's see if we can't trade with this farmer villager like this. Bang. We could trade them, we can level them up. Let's go ahead and let's do this right here. Or let's do this right here. So let's say we go to this guy. We're going to try to level him up. So what he's going to have to do to restock this is he's going to have to go to, with this case, this guy's a farmer. He's going to have to go to his compost, from what I understand. This guy here. Bang. Let's take this guy up. Put this guy here. So from what I understand, this guy here is now going to have to go to his compost. You're going to see this guy here is at the compost right here. Let's do the same thing. Let's do this guy here. Once he does this, that trade is X'd out. So now this trade is going to remain X'd out until this guy starts doing what he needs to do. They're going to go to their place of origin or whatever, and then they're going to do some stuff. So like this guy here, let's see. So 26 potatoes gives you 1 emerald. So basically what I need is potatoes. Let's go in here. So now we have our 26 potatoes. So let's go in here. We see that he's got this trade ready to go. Let's go ahead and make this trade. Bang, 26 potatoes. Let's keep the train going. We're going to want some more of this trade. Bang. Let's do it again. Locked out. He hit the next level. Once he hits the next level, he's good to go. Unfortunately, what we need to know on this one here is that this villager will now trade, but he has to upgrade that trade. You can see he's going to head over here to his station. Again, inside the composter here, and he's going to do what he needs to do to upgrade this trade. This is something that will go on with every single version. So what we have here is, again, this is going to stop you from mass spamming trades. So you can see right here we have quite the little arrangement of different workstations. So you can see different workstations will change the villager into different things. So you can see this lectern here will have this librarian. So if you were to go here and you were to make this a lectern, guess what? This would become a librarian. He would be ready to go. His trades would be the same as a librarian, and everything would go as such. That said, even furnaces have things. You can go right down here. A grindstone comes in with a different play. A fletching table. Watch, a fletching table will go ahead and switch this villager up. Sometimes it takes a little bit, sometimes, or even if he's already something that can, yeah. In addition, sometimes it takes a little bit, like if we were to try to, say we're to try to switch this guy. See this guy over here? We got this guy. Let's go like this. Bang. And you'll see, bang, he switches over. He's back to normal. And then he's now a leather worker to correspond with the smithing table. That said, basically what's going on here, guys, is the ability for you to no longer farm certain trades. See what he did? He turned right here. Again, there's certain ones that fall in. So Fletcher kind of falls into several different trades. I think in this one here, this villager is weird. He's not trading for some reason. I think that's because he's unemployed or a nitwit. But that said, every villager will trade and has to hit their station over and over again. So what I'm going to do is actually, we're just going to go through quickly right now what trades are which. So butcher, you could see raw chicken, raw rabbit, lots of raw meats. It's going to want emeralds for a whole bunch of cooked meats. Dried kelp block is expert level, and sweet berries is on the max. So that said, I don't know how efficient and useful these trades are. I don't know if they'll be my first choice. Let's go. Cartographer. We got the cartographer here. You can tell by the monocle, the golden monocle. At novice level, we got paper, we got maps. He's basically going to give you locator maps, ocean explorer maps, woodland explorer maps, all kinds of stuff like this. And when you get down to the farther master level stuff, we're looking at charge pattern, field mason banner pattern. Wow, I can't say banner pattern. Borger index. Either way, banner patterns are the top level for a cartographer. Pay attention. You want those fancy maps, the treasure maps, the ocean maps. Let's keep going. Cleric used to be one of the best villagers ever, and still could quite possibly be one of the best ones because it still does give rotten flesh for emeralds. However, the negative thing about this is that the price multiplier. So what happens is, as you trade for your rotten flesh for emeralds, you're gonna trade 4 times, and then all of a sudden it disables. This guy has to go back to his station, re-up on emeralds, and go through. In addition, price multiplier is 0.05. So every time you use this over and over and over again, guess what? Those rotten flesh start becoming less valuable and getting you less emeralds as you go. The one thing you know from a cleric and the old version trades is one of the things that stands out the best is Bottle of Enchanting, guys. Bottle of Enchanting is one of the best items in the game. You always want your cleric for your emeralds, for rotten flesh, and your bottles of enchanting. This is the only place to get it. I'm not sure exactly on the specifics. You might be able to find it in dungeons, but that said, you're likely only going to get it from this source if you get it in mass quantity. So a farmer, guys, not really giving you too many crazy trades, you know, looking at the normal stuff, all the beginning stuff that you're used to seeing, wheat, potatoes, carrots. You love when you find a village when you first start the game, and then you're like, hey, let's take this wheat, let's trade with this farmer and get an emerald. So you can pretty much get an emerald right away, a couple emeralds maybe even. Lower down the line, you're going to see getting emeralds for eggs, melon slices, apples. Not very useful. Cake, you know, that's kind of useful, but still, do you really want to trade an emerald for cake? I don't know. You could just eat some wheat. But golden carrot and glistering melon, that could be a more useful trade. However, like I said, farmer, not going to be the first choice if with regards to trades. So fisherman, fisher hat and fishy apron. Yeah, as you can see. Looking at this guy here, again, not too many trades. Again, you could trade boats for emeralds, so that's pretty good. Basically giving you at expert level, allowing you to trade a lot of wood for emeralds, which is pretty cool. Campfire at apprentice level is another cool thing, but at the end of the day, I don't really see too many trades here that are going to be key, especially since you'll likely be able to create your own campfires in a crafting table. An enchanted fishing rod could be something that you would look for an emerald, and that might be something you would do as well. However, when you're doing enchanted fishing rods, you're really looking for a specific enchantment. So Fletcher, let's go through here. This one is zoomed in because it's huge. Holy cow. This guy has a feather on his hat, as you can see, and let's just go to the bottom. You can see we got tons of different arrows: arrow of water breathing, arrow of regeneration. All of your arrows are going to come from a Fletcher. In addition, if you look up higher, you're going to see at expert level and just into master level, you're going to see enchanted crossbows, enchanted bows are all going to come from this guy. You'll see a mixture of weird trades. A woodland explorer map kind of comes in at journeyman level. Not the best if you ask me, but you could also get a crossbow, a bow, and simple stuff in the earlier levels, making it still pretty good, but I don't know, I'm not sure that I would be trading, an emerald and an arrow for a fancy arrow. I'm not sure. That might not be my first choice. So Leatherworker, guys, you could see here, saddle. This is going to be one of the few places that you could get a saddle outside of an actual dungeon, or finding one in a chest in a dungeon spawner or whatever. But you could see enchanted leather cap, leather horse armor, and shoot. I call that shoot, whatever it is. Enchanted leather tunic. Some good stuff on Leatherworker. Personally, in my opinion, I'm not the fondest about the Leatherworker trades. It's not standing out. Cleric right now is the winner at the moment. Let's go in Librarian. So Librarian, you're going to see a few things here. This is going to be one of the key ones, just like it is now. I really feel like Cleric and Librarian are the ones that stand out, just like they are now, right? Even to this day. Emerald for name tag, emerald and book for enchanted book. You really like getting enchanted books. It's worthwhile to get, a mending book or something like that. Super awesome. Also name tags, guys, you can't find them that much, so you want to keep them going. Book and quill for an emerald. Again, enchanted book for an emerald and a book. So pretty much Librarian is going to be at apprentice, journey, and master level. Even at novice level, your goal is going to be to have a nice librarian pumping books, and then hopefully get some of those good books. So let's keep going. Shepherd. So Shepherd, not really the best stuff. You get a painting at master level, you get some colored banners at expert level, and yeah, all of these things could be made on your own. I'm not too sure that they will be extra used at all, but basically you get the wool, right? So long story short, they have the different wool of different colors. You make the different banner of different colors, as easy as that. So let's keep going. Stonemason. So Stonemason, again, I don't know. I think people will probably maybe use it for expert level for glazed terracotta. But really, if you're making glazed terracotta, you're trying to build, right? And honestly, can you really afford to trade an emerald for each building block? I think it takes it over the top. Difficult. As you can see, the other ones are just simple blocks in the game where I feel like people will probably ditch on, and I'm definitely not paying 1 emerald for a quartz pillar because that's kind of ludicrous. So let's keep going. Stonemason. Let's go toolsmith. So here we go with toolsmith and weaponsmith, which are the next two. They are kind of key. You can see a bell at apprentice level here, which is pretty good. And again, 1 emerald for a stone axe or any of these ones don't generally usually get any play from people. I don't think so personally. But what you do get from these guys are the enchanted weapons. On the expert and master level, you're going to see diamond axe, diamond shovel, diamond pickaxe. These are the ones you want when they have a jacked up trade like a looting sword or a fortune pickaxe or a mending something. You know what I mean? These are key. Once you have these trades in place, these are the villagers you save, as you know already. It is a thing. And let's go here to weaponsmith. These guys are going to be the ones that we're talking about with regards to swords. So unlike on the other one, this one here is where you're going to find your swords, your axes, your weapons at expert and master level. Not too expensive, when it comes to it. For an emerald, hopefully you're trading your emeralds for this stuff in the first place and you're ready to go. So we have gone over it. You see now basically how the new villages work, and that's why there's certain stations inside the villages now, why inside the priest or inside this building there's the lecterns, why there's brewing stands, why there's everything. You see this guy needs his brewing stand. If you trade with him, there you go, trade with him again. Trade with them again. But you can see it's X'd out. So long story short, this guy now needs this. So there you go. He's going to go to his brewing stand, and at some point in time, he will be ready to trade. Once he's ready to trade again, we will keep moving forward. Guys, I hope you liked it. We went over all of the key trades moving forward and how it's going to work. I hope you're excited. I am excited about it. Thanks a lot for tuning in, guys. Don't forget to smash that like before you go. Don't forget as well to subscribe to my channel for cool Let's Plays, tutorials, news updates, trade updates, and stuff. Thanks a lot for tuning in, guys, and I'll catch you on the next one.